Oh, we're going by. Let's see if I can get over. So -1, I had it. So -1 is 0.3679, and then e to the first, they went by like 2's or something crazy here. There we go. That'll be a little bit easier. I had it. So 1 is 2.7183. So if I graph that, 0 to the first, get 0.3 right here, and then I'm going to get 2.7. So when I connect that, here's what I have. Okay. Next, let's see. I'm going to talk about this. What effect does the base have on the difference between the graphs on the right? So if the base, I can't spell. So if it's between 0 and 1, in other words, if it's a fraction, then the graph is decreasing. So if I come over here, that's this one. So the other one, if the base is greater than 1, the graph is increasing. And that's the other one given here. Okay, so we're going to do 2 of these graphs down here. And we have to identify the transformation, identify the equation of the asymptote, domain, and range, and then you can get the points from like Desmos if you need to. So let's take this one right here and get rid of it. We're going to do 4 to the x power, and then it is -2. So I can see that graph right there. So what I see from this is we have k is a -2, and we're going to shift down. So if I graph a few of these points, one of the points, let's see what we got here. Just get a few of these. What is that? 0, -1. What's another one I can do? How about... Oh, I just saw it. 1, 2. And then this one is ½0. So it goes like this. Terrible graph. The asymptote, you can tell a little bit better on Desmos than on my graph, is right here. It's when y hits the -2. Okay, so the domain is all, you can put -infinity to +infinity, are all real numbers. The range, remember, you're explaining the y's, so it's talking about from here up. So my range in this case is a -2 to a +infinity. So I'm going to do number 12 next. Get rid of this graph. So that would be 2 times 1 divided by 2, And then my exponent is that x, okay? So let's see what we get here. I'm going to have a couple of points. Oh, I just had it. Negative 1, 4. So negative 1, 4. 0, 2. Come on. Doesn't want to get. And that's 1, 1. If I draw that graph, my asymptote is getting real close. You can see it better on Desmos. So it's when y equals 0. My domain, you can say all real numbers or you can use your infinities. And then my range, once again, it is up here. So my range is when 0 to positive infinity. And remember, the 0 is not included, so that's why it's in a parenthesis and not a bracket.